Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I want to go through just how I got this face. So if you're curious or if you want to learn tips and tricks on how to have a good foundation base on dry skin, please watch this video. Yeah, thank you. So I did my brows already, and I just used my Sephora concealer. It's fairly inexpensive. It's a high coverage concealer, and I just put it straight under my brows to just get that. Oh, also I primed my skin already, just FYI, in case anyone is like, oh my god, Darren, you did not prime your skin. Yes, I primed my skin. Okay, I primed my skin before I did that. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. I don't know, I've never done my makeup on camera before, so I really do not know what this looks like, honestly. The first step, I think, in my opinion, to getting really good makeup or to getting really good foundation base is your skin. If my face is still kind of dewy, I just put on my primer straight up. But if my face is kind of dry, like today, right now, I try to put my, this is a Fenty mist. I just go, oh, it smells so good. I just go on it, on my face, to get like that mist in. I don't like to put a lot. Then I'm gonna go in again and I'm going to put in my primer. And the primer I use is the NYX Hydro Touch. This is my go-to primer because I've tried a lot of primers and it just did not work, and I just picked this one and it works for me. So I'm just gonna go really fast with my eyes, then I'm gonna come back to the foundation routine because the whole point of this is my foundation routine, not my eyes. Today I'm using my all-star foundation, which is the Mented Cosmetics. So I really love Mented Cosmetics because it's one of those foundations that just went well with my skin, and I'm just like, oh, I love you guys so much. I found out about Mented Cosmetics from Jackie Anna, so shout out to her. So when I finish doing my foundation, I usually use a wet brush. I use Fenty Beauty's mist. This is the mini. This hydrating mist, I just put it on my foundation brush. If you don't have the mist, you can use water, but I just usually go with the mist because I have it and I use it for multiple tints. So I have some concealer left on my hand. I'm just gonna go in with what I have there, and I'm just gonna dab it in. So one thing I do is I prefer my concealer just being a few shades. Like this shade is just one shade. This shade is just one shade of my usual color. So I don't, you know how people like be going 2 shades up and all? I don't really like that because I prefer it to just be my natural color. Another reason why I go like this color is because most of my makeup, or most of my favorite makeup, they are soft glam. So with soft glam makeup, I feel like having it almost your color really helps. So I just let my concealer just sit. Reason being that when you let your concealer sit before you do anything, like, you have more coverage. It kind of just sits where it is and it doesn't move. So I just let my concealer sit there while I just put like my contour on my face. So I just use this Fenty Beauty Espresso as a match stick. I just use it and I go. Anyways, after I let it sit down, because again, your girl has dry skin, if I want to blend it, I just use my beauty blender. This is Real Techniques beauty blender with my Fenty Beauty hydrating mist. I put it on it, and I make sure that it's not too wet because I don't want to lift the product. So I go in and I just start dabbing into it. I just start dabbing into it just so it stays in place. I don't want my concealer to move. I just want it to stay in place. I want to go into my my contour. I just want to put everything together here. So I'm just gonna go and dab. Just gonna go dab it in. Now that I have that in, I'm going to go in again with my beauty blender, and I'm going to put water just all over it, and I'm just going to go in and I'm just going to just make sure that it's well like blended in. I use Laura Mercier's setting powder. I used to use, if you're a beginner and you don't want to go all end, you can just use Sesha Buttercup. But I use Laura Mercier's setting powder because it gives me the matte set that I need, because I've used a lot of dewy product. Sometimes I just want a matte set on my face. So I usually just go in here to just matte everything. So once I let that set a little bit, I usually don't like it to sit on my face a lot because, again, it's going to be hard to blend. So I usually just go in. Usually this is the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. So I just go in and the next thing I usually do is just go in with a loose finishing powder to just make sure that everything is well set on my face. So this isn't a really hard process. Usually when I do my contour, or when I try to blend my contour, I usually use a bronzer, and I forgot to do that. Oh my god. The next step, or my finishing step, one of my finishing steps, is to go in. This is a Milani baked highlighter, and I usually go in here depending on what I want to do. I'm trying to do a soft glam today. So I just go in and blend. Just come in here. Because damn, God really does create. Just look at that. Just look at this. Just look at this. Oh, I love when my makeup comes together. You gotta gas yourself up, honestly. So I usually just try to go in again. For the lip, I already have this. I just got like a lip liner. I'm going to go in with my Mented Cosmetics Matte Dark Night Lipstick. This looks so beautiful. Oh my god, this looks so beautiful. I usually then go in, this is with just like a butter, with a butter glossy or something. This is Ginger Snap from NYX. I said something, Jesus. I'm just going because I don't like the super matte look, so I go in here and again I go in, make sure that everything is so well blended. Then once I blend everything in, I go in with my setting spray. This is Urban Decay's All Nighter. Whenever I do my makeup, I'm usually very straight to the point. I usually keep it very simple. So this is my simple look, or my simple I need to get out of the house look. Thin. This is my makeup look. This is how I'm going out today. What does it look like? How do you guys like it? What's your review? Did you enjoy this foundation routine? Did you learn something? I guess just tips that help me get my foundation good and make sure that my skin is well prepped by having a good skincare routine and just making sure that my face is dewy, hydrated for makeup. I make sure that I prime before I start my makeup, so make sure you're priming your skin. Then I make sure that I am hydrating as I go. I really like, my skin is super dry. I have super dry skin, so if I wait for 2 minutes, my skin's going to get dry. So I try to make sure to have this hydrating mist with me, or usually just water, and I just hydrate my skin as I go. Let me know. Leave your comments in the comment. Oh my god, I'm rambling up. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what else you want to see from me. I will be back with more videos. Thank you very much.